Hey Taurus, welcome to your mid-month slash Mercury retrograde reading. Now until the end of November. Oh man, how did you guys do for the Taurus full moon? Because I've been sad and angry and suicidal. I didn't get any sleep last night. And then I wake up to a shitty comment on YouTube. Someone telling me not to quit my day job with laughing emojis. And I'm just like, this is like literally nothing compared to the thoughts I had in my mind last night. But man, is that the icing on the cake, you know? And I feel like, people don't know what Taurus goes through because we're just so tough, The Taurus moon, by the way. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the masculine Taurus first, then the feminine Taurus second. Anyway, check out my Instagram readings. Worked really hard on the astrological stuff and what we're supposed to learn during this time with the Taurus full moon and the Mercury retrograde reading and everything. So I feel like this is a follow-up reading too, but let's see. Masculine Taurus, what do we have for your current energy for mid-month November? The Hermit. All right, sign of Virgo. So, I don't know. I think the snake in this picture is really coming out to me the most right now. So, we have the Queen of Swords here. It doesn't have to be a Virgo. We have, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So, let's see. Crowning energy for Taurus. Let's see. All right, another sign of Virgo. Okay, so we're really going in and thinking about the things that we have to fix about ourselves and in terms of our work and our career, or just, improving ourselves. We want to perfect ourselves. It's very, Virgos are very perfectionist type people. And that requires us to go in the dark. And, find out the things that we are accountable for if we did do anything or contributed to a situation. Let's see. Subconscious world. All right, endings of cycles. So new cycles can begin. Yeah. That looks like it. Let's see. Wow, another Virgo card, Taurus. Okay, so 2 more cards for your past. Ugh. This card fell in the reverse. Don't normally read these cards in reverse. I'm starting to read them in upright the way that they should. But if it comes in reverse, it comes in reverse, right? So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we were at the Nine of Pentacles before the Eight of Pentacles, so we kind of took a step back. But I mean, it's not that bad. Sometimes you gotta take a step backward to move forward, And then we have the Tower. So yeah, I would assume that one of those pentacles got taken away, and then we had to start, backwards, and then the Sun in reverse. So yeah, so quickly, there's gonna be things that we feel good about ourselves, feeling great, in our singlehood if some of you are single. And then, Tower, things happen. And then we have the Sun. I'm just going to move this in upright because it's bothering me. Okay. Then we have the Five of Swords. So yeah, we have somebody who here is trying to win by sending out a message here. 3 of Wands. Let's see. So yeah, we have the Sun. Hold on. Three cards. Crowning energy. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're persevering. Doesn't really matter if you have Virgo in your sun and rising, but we're persevering because we want to feel secure and stable about ourselves. And that takes a lot of mental work, you know. We literally just talked about that. And, you know, with the Taurus full moon, I feel like that's going to be pretty evident. Sorry, my cat. I don't know, like yesterday my cat was so hyper while I was filming and now she's doing it again. Anyway, so yeah, okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, here's that pentacle that got taken away. And then we're gonna start all over. So this could also, you know, be at a work thing. I think it's a work quarrel. Anyway, I think it's a work quarrel. You know, as they say that the blinds are getting messed up by my cat. And I feel like, yeah, someone wants to put, and I feel like this Ace of Pentacles could just be an opportunity or, you know, a job promotion. I definitely feel like people are trying to sabotage people at work. Yeah. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So this is going to be communication. We have the Sun card, and then we have the sign of Leo, and then we have the sign of Scorpio. And it could be, you know, at least 2 Leos. There are some people who are dealing with 2 Leos, and that sucks. Anyway, yeah, so yeah. How do I explain this? I feel like 2 people, I wouldn't say they're fighting. I feel like one is just trying to work on themselves, and the other person who is trying to sabotage somebody, you know, at work, or I mean, it doesn't even have to be at work. I mean, if you play video games, it's gonna come up as work pentacles because you're ranking up, you're improving yourself, or you know, it just could be, you know, the gaming community. There's that. So if anybody needs confirmations with that, that's a thing. So yeah, I feel like somebody is angry about something, and I think it is probably because of an opportunity or something that you have that others don't, and something that you're really working hard for, Taurus. Whether it's a new beginning, you're just starting over, or just doing your thing, and then we just have haters, you know? So yeah, I just feel like someone's trying to set you back. Okay, so yep, okay. Let's go to your subconscious energy here. I definitely feel like this is a Mars square Pluto situation because that's coming up. I wrote that down on my Instagram for the Taurus full moon and astrological update. This is a lot. This is a lot of that. People are going to feel the need to defend themselves. People want to be heard. Uncomfortable information comes up. It's dumb. It's dumb, you know? But, you know, things are meant to get resolved. Sun card. Even if it's uncomfortable, you know? So, yeah, I think. Who is in the Seven of Cups? Hold on. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so this could be someone external from you, Taurus. It's probably going to be a Scorpio because we have Scorpio here. So someone has, I think it's very interesting because there's 7 cups here, and then the Queen of Cups has her own cup. So, you know, the 7 of Cups, it's going to be illusions and confusion, or just someone creating illusions and confusion, you know? But I strongly feel like, because I clarified this, that the Queen of Cups is the person in the 7 of Cups. So this person took materialism, superficiality, you know, just the wrong. Oh my God, I almost knocked down. Don't do that. Just the wrong type. No. Just the wrong type of some people like to get distracted by other shit, you know? And it's because of greed. I see the snake right here as greed. Like someone's being consumed by greed, emotional greed. Stop. Get down. I can't. So confused. What are you doing? What are you doing? And now I feel like either, all right, this is probably going to be you or someone around you, but I strongly feel like it's going to be you, Taurus, because this is in your subconscious energy. Like, I feel like you don't want to deal with this shit. You know, you don't want to deal with anybody coming at you, especially, you know, when you're trying to feel good about yourself and there's other people consumed by greed. Like, and because especially, you know, this card is below this card and this is going to be you, Taurus, guy or girl, I feel like they want what you want. They want to be like you know, and you work so hard to get there, and you know these people just want to sabotage it, you know. So yeah. And then we have the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups, this is going to be someone who is turning down an opportunity. I feel like it probably is going to be someone who has turned them down. If you're a guy and you turn down this Queen of Cups person, this person is probably salty about it. You know, like they just probably want revenge, you know. Just it's that thing. You know, people do that a lot. If you're a girl and you're masculine energy, you just have someone who is salty, somebody turned them down, and they want to point fingers and blame people for it. And it's accountability is a hard thing, isn't it? So, 3 cards for your new future, Taurus. I see. 3 cards for your subconscious. Awesome. Oh, 4 cards. Sweet. I literally, I think it's funny that I literally just talked about someone making a shitty comment on a Leo video, and I'm like literally getting like a Leo sabotager in my own reading with you guys. So like, I just think it's funny, because it's just like, oh, now I know who it is. So, all right, so we have the Death card, sign of Scorpio. This is going to be your opposite energy, Taurus. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, but I honestly feel like it's just a change that we're all going through. Yeah. I feel like it's a change we're going through heartbreak, right? We're trying to heal ourselves. And sometimes if you're a female, like me, and you're taking on that masculine energy, sometimes you have to for your stability. The Emperor is the number 4, and the number 4 represents stability. We're trying to heal ourselves. We're not ready to be fucked with, because the Scorpio energy is very, how Scorpios are. So like, if we gotta do it, we gotta do it. If we gotta sting people in order to defend ourselves, we gotta do it. So then for the near future, we have the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting to me. I feel, again, like I said, this could be 2 Leos. It doesn't even have to be a Leo. Okay, if you're not dealing with Leos, I feel like these are just gonna be 2 women who are, one is naturally in the spotlight and confident, and one is literally in trying to be somebody they're not. Because when you have someone, let's say a Queen of Cups, who is trying to be a Queen of Wands, and they're not, let's say, a Leo or a fire sign, then they're trying to be out of their element to get a certain amount of attention. So there's that. Okay. I feel like as you're trying to move on from the heartbreak, if you have air in your sun, moon, rising, this is going to be especially true. I feel like it's something you can't deny, and I feel like Taurus, if you're a guy or a girl, you're going to have to really, really, with the 2 of Swords right there in the boat, you can't deny that you're hurt. You can't deny that you're going through this change, and that's the whole point of change. It's not. It's my cat. I'm sorry. It's not. You have to first accept it for the change to happen, and it sucks because you're probably gonna feel suicidal and shit, like I did last night. It's okay. We all go through it, and then we get over it. Have a cup of coffee. Soldier on. And then we have somebody who's coming here. It could be an emperor. It could be, somebody it's going to be a friend, guy or girl, doesn't matter. But somebody wants to come in. It could be a Scorpio or an Aries sign or a Taurus or a Capricorn. But I feel like someone's trying to come in while you're going through this change, and I definitely feel like it's both of you taking on this energy. Like you're trying to focus on yourself and create your own stability, not trying to be fucked with while you have someone coming in your way. And it is going to be a friend. And I feel like that friend is going to be somebody who wants to say something to you. They have a piece of information. It's going to be good information. And it has to do with something that they have done to you in the background. Just to try and win. And or just to try and then we have these two people here. It's interesting. We have two people, the Queen of Wands and the Empress. So, or this could be the same person. It could be an Aries because we have the Empress and the Queen of Wands, but it could be you, Taurus, if you're a female. You could be taking on that masculine and feminine energy, but there is this also could be someone who had a choice between you and somebody else, and they were just fucking around between either you two or them two, or you as a Taurus wanted to explain yourself in terms of the situation that you have done to these two people. So yeah, there's that. Because I feel like while you were going, either you, Taurus, or somebody else was doing this, they got caught by the. I feel like they thought they could get away with it, but then they got caught by the feelings. They got caught by the memories of all the perseverance and all the shit that you guys went through, and how tough you guys are, and how, you know, there's a clear winner here. There's a clear winner here. Um, and I feel like Taurus, you're gonna know who that is. And that, the Queen of Wands could very well want to be the person who wants to win, because the Empress right here doesn't have to prove themselves because they know they're that bitch, right? Versus the Queen of Wands wants to make it a point, and that's the difference, that's how you rank up in suits, is when you do certain things or act a certain way, and the Empress doesn't, So, and then we have Justice. So it is a justified thing. Whatever is coming in is a justified thing. So don't be scared, Taurus. 3 cards for your advice. All right, I guess we have 4. All right, so I feel okay, so I think this is the universe making this person apologize, whoever this person is. But I think you are supposed to forgive them because the Lover's card and the Mountain, yeah, it's basically explaining, the fruit. It's gonna be anyway, forbidden fruit, right? So you're gonna have to be careful. You have a choice here to make. Either you take the temptation, or you just take the forgiveness and you just get yourself the fuck out of there, right? So if that happens, you know what to do. Um, Eight of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, so it's just saying you still have to walk away through these cycles and just live with the uncertainty, Just, I feel like there is going to be a part of you that's fighting yourself, Taurus, because you're a fixed sign, and I know you guys don't want to waste the time that you invested, but trust me, just take it, forgive them, just be like, I appreciate it, and then just fucking leave. Because I feel like this person has their own battles that they're still fighting, even when you walk away. So yeah, there's that. Just patience yourself, balance yourself, and you'll just give them hope, as you're forgiving them and putting it behind you. You're still, giving them hope for the future, so, on their journey. So, Taurus, that is your masculine reading, feminine reading, whatever. Now we're going to go with feminine Taurus. Let's see where we are at. I'm trying to make sure none of these are in reverse, but I'm pretty sure some of them are. Oh, here it is. Right, sweet. Okay. Current energy for feminine Taurus, mid-November. All right, that's your card, the Hierophant. Okay, so we're going through a change with our morals. That's in the energy, change with our morals and our values and what's right. If you want someone to commit in a relationship, or you just want to commit to yourself, to the change, like, what's right and wrong. And crowning energy, subconscious energy. Yeah. All right, crowning energy is the King of Pentacles. So if you're dealing with another Taurus, it came up in the reading if you watched it. And then we have the sign of Aries. So Taurus and Aries, but Aries moon was right before the Taurus moon. So I ruled that in the Instagram readings with the astrological aspects and the Taurus full moon. And it's just all about basically, self-realization of the things that we do but we are not committing to stability, or, it's really a test to see, how far you would jump, rather than pacing yourself and doing things the right way, right? And the King of Pentacles could very well be you taking on that masculine energy and being patient and stubborn and not really giving, like just jumping off and giving it to anybody, So there is that. Okay. 3 cards for your past. Okay, so we have the Emperor, Capricorn or Taurus, and it could be Sagittarius too. 8 of Wands and the World card. So I feel like this Emperor really, I don't know, he really wanted to end things with you. This Emperor could very well be a veteran or someone who was in the army, because he looks like he just can't be fucked with. I feel like okay, with the arrow pointing at the sword in reverse, it's because of either something you didn't make clear or a lie. And, the Emperor, he can't be fucked with because he knows, he knows. So he quickly ended something because of, something else. Yeah. 5 of Wands. It'll be because of that. It is going to be petty fighting and quarreling and stuff like that. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this could be a Sagittarius male. It doesn't have to be. It could be about this King of Wands. It could have very well ended it because of this King of Wands, and that's going to be someone who is very sexually driven, and that's it. That's really it. Others of you, if it is a Sagittarius or a Taurus or a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius mostly, I feel like they're probably going to be a little bit irrational because they don't know things, they don't know things. So let's see. Crowning energy for the Emperor. Crowning energy for the world. Now we have Leo. Okay. But I mean, you could have very well jumped for a Leo, but I mean, who wouldn't, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with strength or your cycles. It does have a lot to do with impulsively jumping, animalistic desires. I feel like you were tempted by somebody who was, sexually attractive to you. For some others of you, it's just gonna be a commitment. You thought it was gonna be a commitment, but it wasn't. That's sad. Okay, so 3 cards for your subconscious. Aquarius, the house. All right, so yeah, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're done with your shit, man. They're done with your shit. Or if you have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, people are done with your shit. And I think it's because, there are going to be some of you out there who really want to you guys want to feel good about yourselves, Some of you, it's going to be somebody external from you that is an Aquarius, and they did the most to, get the attention from others. The star is, getting a lot of attention. It's not really, well, in this case, it is. And I feel like this person was overtaking, they just wanted it all, and they just want to be the center of attention, and they're just pouring themselves out. Maybe not literally, but I mean, it's here. This person could very well think that of you because, again, he could be irrational, right? So I feel like this guy has been through so much to where he could very well, think that of you. And I feel like you have been so patient with this person and waited for them to think that of you. So you're just going to take your shit and leave. And maybe that made them a little bit angry, So, and then of course there's that situation where the universe tests you to see, if you jump fast because your feelings were hurt, So that was a test of your strength. Just if you're wondering, and then it didn't work out, that's why. If you don't know yet, we're going to find out. So, all right. 3 cards for your near future. Others of you, it's going to be someone around them who basically would try, whore themselves out, or, doesn't have to be whoring themselves out, but just how they view them, and they took their shit and they left them because of this situation. And now I don't know. I feel like they're going through their own shit right here with the World card, the Strength card, and the Judgment card, because those are three major arcanas, and it's a lot. You know, that could very well be another cycle. Whilst you are going through your own shit as well. This could very well be, a group situation. This is coming up, the star is a sign of Aquarius, and that is a group situation. So, 3 cards crowning near future. All right. So I have Temperance, the High Priestess. Well, actually, let me go across the board first. Temperance, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so we have a sign of Sagittarius, and then we have the High Priestess. Whoa. Yeah, oh my god, Taurus. Okay, so yeah, if you went towards the King of Pentacles, Taurus, another Taurus, yeah, you jumped too fast. Either this happened in the past or this is happening again because of the World and the Judgment card, could have just happened again. And you're dealing with your own heartbreak, and or someone around you did, someone could have, this King of Pentacles could have very well have jumped, there is that situation, and they're going through this heartbreak and you're there for them, or you're going through this heartbreak and this Sagittarius person is here for you and they probably don't know it, but I feel like they kind of sacrificed their emotions to balance themselves out in the situation. I feel like they wanted to feel hopeful about it, and the High Priestess is above that. So someone is really, they're standing in the dark and the light area, so it's the gray area, and they're managing their emotions, they're temperancing themselves. It's really great, and this could have very well happened between the 1111 gateway, because the two, some people like to assume that is an 11, so that's good. It's really good. And I feel like, while you're battling your shit and you're going through all of these emotions, Taurus, especially with the Taurus full moon, with all that Scorpio energy, I feel like, you have people, working in your favor, as you're torn between, you know, taking time for yourself and wanting to be, with this Sagittarius or Aries or person, the moon card, I feel like you're, hold on, let me explain this for a second. Let me explain. Okay. So the moon card is in between these two, and I feel like with these two wolves, yeah, you're kind of torn, but and you're realizing with the moon, this card right here, this card's above the moon card. So I feel like the moon card and what's in between and the feelings, it's making you see that you got to drop the burdens, you got to let yourself heal. And a lot of Taurus right now needs to let themselves heal. It came up in the Instagram reading with the astrological aspects. Taurus needs to let themselves heal so they can get the motivation and the drive to move forward, so they can find out their real values and their real resources, so they can, move towards, the soulmate energy with that fire sign that they really want to be with, you know? And I feel like this person reciprocates that energy. You know, they really do believe you guys are soulmates. Even if you took the bait, and they were over here like, what the fuck, but that's love. But I'm just letting you know that they are the clear winner here with the Five of Wands. And they want to be the clear winner. I think it's pretty obvious they want to be the clear winner here. I think they know it too with that attitude. I'm sensing a lot of attitude from them. But I mean, it's good, healthy attitude. So yeah, three cards. Three cards for your advice. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so we have two majors in the ace. So this means that you have to align yourself, Taurus. Align yourself with your heart, your mind, your body, and that'll make you feel really good because when you're torn in all these different directions, of course your emotions are going to make you feel, a little bit up there, and it's going to make you feel a little bit worn out and whatever. So really take the time to be patient with yourself, nurture yourself, do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel cozy, okay? So you can, really find yourself and what your heart wants. And that'll be the answer. I feel like everything will kind of just fall into place. Everything will make, justified decisions. If you're dealing with a Libra, justice will prevail. If you take time out for yourself, okay, and you know what the decision is, if you're choosing between, you know, whatever sign. So, you know the answer, Taurus, or at least you have it now. And five of five of cups with the Four of Wands. So the relationship is there. It's waiting, and you can't lose what's meant for you. So anyway, Taurus, I hope you liked it. I hope it was insightful. I will see you guys for your December reading.